Hi there, my name is Nicholas and I will be presenting our business model and one of the critical business process. So as our title said, our business model is an online PC store. The business model consists of our supplier, which will be providing our selling products such as software or hardware, and also consumer, which is our customer. And the last is our online store. Okay, so the consumer will buy the product through our website and the order will be processed and delivered to the consumer. So I will proceed to the critical business process. The first one is website order processing. So when the consumer make an order throughout the website, and the system will receive the order, and then the company will process the order and then deliver the parcel to the consumer. Once the consumer is received the parcel already, the system will update the status and mark it as an order complete. So for the data required in this process, so we need the consumer details such as their name, their handphone number, and also the order detail. The order detail is such as what product they are purchased on our website, and also the deliver details such as their billing address and shipping address. For the data lifecycle, so the first one is create. When the customer is create order, so the order data is created and then will be stored on the system. And then once the customer is received their parcel or the company has already completed or processes their order, so the order status will be updated. So for the creation, customer make an order, the information such as deliver address, customer order detail, and then their payment will be entered to the website e-commerce system. So as just now mentioned already, it's maybe either WooCommerce or Shopify, which is the most trending e-commerce system nowadays. So once the order is confirmed and the payment is received by the system, so this data will be used to process by the admin of the website and sent to the respective required department. And then the data will be stored and protected by encryption, for example, such as the customer password of their account and then their bank information. So the data can be viewed by relevant department of the company, such as the order fulfillment department, the finance, the logistics department, and make modification according to the situation needed. So for example, customer might require their change of their delivery address. So the relevant department can make a changes on the data. The customer data which is stored can be used for future planning such as the email marketing or also broadcasting.
Hello there, my name is Tan Kigan from Group Hack9UrDb. I'm gonna continue the presentation after the critical business process of website order process by my teammate Nicholas Wong. Second critical business process, which is supplier process. The data required for this process are computer brand company's details and product details. As for the data lifecycle, for the creation, supplier receives a restocking cancelling order from the company and process it. Once the purchase order is confirmed, the supplier will have to issue a quotation to the company to confirm the orders. The confirmation of quotation will determine the data captured by the supplier for which particular item that needs to be delivered to the company. As for storage, data of each customer of the supplier, in this case is the company, will be stored for future usage such as price, books, delivery, address, and invoices. As for the usage, data can be viewed, processed, modified, and saved as well in order to refer back to the previous order and detail in case of having a mistake such as delivering the wrong item or having unclear payment. Each of the purchase order should be having its own filing in the form of PDF or Excel. As for the archival, a soft copy of the data and hard copy of the data should be kept for a long time period in case of the needed usage of the data. As for destruction, to ensure that the data has been properly destroyed, it is important to ensure before destroying the data which the data item has exceeded their required regulatory retention period. As for the security, we have to set password to restrict unauthorized access, save data in multiple platform database to avoid loss of data. Excel spreadsheet can only be viewed and edited by admin. Ensure to clear confidential information stored in cookie session after use. For the third critical business process, which is post-sale service process. Data required for this process are company contact details, consumer details, and product details. For the data lifecycle creation, customer provide inquiry after sales. After sales service department will validate the inquiries. After sales service department will capture the data and pass it to the related department to handle the inquiries. As for the storage, each validated inquiries will have to be stored and mark the status as new, handling, disputing, and solved. As for the uses of the store data can be viewed, modified as well in order for the after sales service department to follow up with the customer.
Hello sir, so my name is Mo Hong and I will continue with the last part for this presentation. So for the personnel of our online PC store, we have categorized it into 3 categories. First one is management category, which includes executive director, sales director, and technology director. For second one is professional category, which includes programmer and marketing. And the last one is support category, which includes customer service. The following is about how do we map the requirements of PDPA 2010 onto each stage of our company's data lifecycle. So our first process is website order processing. So during the process of a customer to purchase products from our store, we will collect their personal data, which might include residential address, phone number, product license, and some other confidential information. So to protect the personal data of our customers, we will limit the access to only authorized personnel to access the data for legal purpose, for example, generating reports. So we will also notify the customers about the collection of data, uses of the data, and grant permission from our customers before we can proceed to the next process. For supplier process, we will purchase stocks from our suppliers. So during this interaction with them, a lot of data related to our company are involved. For example, our company bank information, purchase product license, and purchasing records. So this data should stay within our management personnel only. For our post-sale service process, we provide post-sale service whereby our customers may come back for inquiries or they have any issue with their purchasing. In this scenario, we will collect some data from them, including their personal data or about the product they purchased. Our company will limit access to authorized parties as well to use this data. And we will also ensure unused data will be destroyed after usage. For example, we will remove all the instances of a residential address of a customer once they remove it. For our penalties for non-compliance, if any of the personnel fail to protect the customer's data or misuse any of the data, our company will not stand on behalf of the personnel that refuse to comply with the acts. Our company stands strong against disobeying and takes serious action, which includes discharging or suing the one to protect our company's profit. When our company is going under audition, we will cooperate with the auditor and provide required documents to make sure that our company complies with all the laws and regulations. For security control audits, we will also provide required information, for example, our company website, for them to run a security check to make sure that important data saved in our website, like customers' information, are secured from hijacking.